Hey guys, today's Friday and it's Lynn on Keep People Times 7. Uh, First of all, I want to apologize for my audio last week because I forgot to plug in my microphone to the laptop, and when I was recording it, whatever, yeah, I forgot, and by the time after I was finished editing everything, I realized that the microphone was not plugged in, so I was like, oh, and then I figured my laptop has bad sound quality, because it does, and it was just on my laptop, but I didn't figure it was going to be on, everybody else's video they're watching, so I do apologize for that, and this time my microphone is plugged in, so this time you will be able to hear me, so let's be thankful for that. Okay, religion this week. We're talking about religion. Let's see. My family and I are Catholic. I recently am fully Catholic because I got confirmed and all that such. And, let's see. When we had to do confessions and stuff, I told the father that, I was gay. Well, I'm a chick, so lesbian. And, he didn't seem alarmed or anything by it. He was just like, just took it like as in I'm telling him about my day. They didn't care about it. They didn't throw holy water on me and tell me, like, you're gonna rot in hell, or the power of Christ will compel you. You will be in God's name. Yeah, like, the Bible does say stuff like, if a man lies with another man as he would lie with a woman, he will be stoned to death, or, it's also abomination. But like in the movie Paris for Bobby, the father, when he was talking to Bobby's mom after he committed suicide, he said eating shellfish was an abomination, doing all this stuff was abomination. If a woman is commits adultery, she shall be stoned to death. If a child disobeys their parents, they shall be stoned to death. It's like every little thing back then was, you do this or you will die. If you do this wrong, you will die. If you do this wrong, we'll burn you to death. We'll stone you to death. You're an abomination. God hates you. It's like, back then, like the father said on the movie, basically, they thought that everything was supposed to be a certain way back then, but overall, throughout times has changed, so, you will not be stoned to death if a guy goes around screwing with another man. You will not be stoned to death, and you are not an abomination. So, the Bible stuff, if people, Christians, whatever, throw that at you. Last time there was protesters telling me stuff like, you're gonna rot in hell, when they saw me walking with one of my friends. When we were walking, they saw us holding hands. So that there was a little kid, like a 9-year-old, saying like, are you familiar with God and that being gay is not right? And then I looked at him, I'm like, how old are you? Why don't you go back and play with your Legos or something, or go play your video games? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. And then it's like, they're brainwashing little children. So what I did while I was walking away, I told the girl to kiss me. So she kissed me right in front of them, and then they started arguing, yelling at us more. And you know what? We just walked away, and we just sucked face while we were walking away. So yeah, pick that bitch. And now we are done with the topic, so now let's just move on to the questions. Haha. Mina, what do you carry your music in? Okay, let's see. I usually have things on my phone. See, music. Yeah. Or, I used to use this MP3 player, but, it's kind of broken somewhat, so you gotta kind of move the headphone to make it work. It's really annoying. And recently at my school, I won an iPod, so I won the iPod Shuffle. So in the meantime, I've been using that. So yeah, I don't want to seem like I have all these things, but no, that's just what I basically stick with. Thomas, do you believe that there's more than one God? No, I don't. Unless, there's a video game god, and there's a god that created, ramen, because ramen is like, totally fucking awesome. I do not believe that there's more than one god. I just stick to Jesus and Jesus himself. Amen. But yeah. I believe that there's only one god out there. Ivy, weirdest thing that has ever happened to you? Okay, so when I was a little kid, I used to play hide and seek a lot, right? And, the most common places someone would hide is in a closet, behind a door, behind a curtain, in the bathroom, under a bed, stuff like that. So I hid in the shower. and I was laying down against the wall. I was sitting towards there so they wouldn't really see me since that's by the cabinet, so they wouldn't really see my shadow. And while I was in there, someone went to the bathroom and closed the door, and I heard them, you know, urinating, and I felt so awkward. I felt like saying, I'm in here, but at the same time, how would you feel if somebody just popped out of the shower and just say, oh, I'm in here, just say no, but you can keep peeing, it's okay. It's like, and afterwards I'm like, just sitting there like, is the game over? Or is it still going? But, yeah, I just got out of there and I just hid somewhere else. So if they do find me, the person that went in peeing is not gonna be like, oh, were you in there while I was in there? It's like, no, they don't know about this. Nobody knows about this. This is the first time I ever said anything, so you guys are kind of special. Albert, what is your favorite kind of headphones? I like skull candies. The big headphones that he uses, I like those. The Apple ones, they're okay, but I mainly stick with stuff like skull candies, you know, the earbuds where you actually put them in your ear. I like those better because it has better sound. You hear the bass better and everything, so I prefer those rather than the other ones. My question is, if there was a bad thunderstorm outside and it caused your electricity to go out, how would you spend your day? And, you know, obviously people will not really want to go outside, and people can't do anything really inside because there's no electricity. I think I would just go to sleep. Or if my phone battery is good, I'll just use that as a light and like read a book or something that I have. But more than likely, I'll just go to sleep. Or maybe play in the rain, because I can't play in the rain, so I'll just probably go to sleep and spend my day like that. So yeah, I will see you guys next week, and make sure you keep on, you know, watching our videos and subscribe to us, okay? So yeah, I'm Lynn, and I'll see you guys later.